Yo, what up YouTube? My name is Kevin Pack. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller and welcome back to my channel. Look, I've been there before. You want to make money, you want to invest money, but you don't have enough money to spare for yourself or even buy a Big Mac. It's all good. I want you to realize something. It's not about the money that you have right now, but instead it's about how you can budget with your current income and how much money you can save with your current income. Learning how to cut costs on the things that you don't really need, like those daily trips to Starbucks or that HBO membership you didn't even know you had. Then allocating those funds into a high interest savings account, or even at the bare minimum, just a savings account. Now, I'm just only 24 years old, but growing up after high school or even during high school, I wish I was taught how to budget and how to be more financially responsible. And so in this video, I feel like it's my responsibility to come out and tell you guys my ways of budgeting and how you can budget to use that money and invest it to make more money. Learning how to save and budget is one of the best habits that you can do on a daily basis, along with smashing the like button on this video so that the YouTube gods bless me onto the YouTube algorithm, please. So the way that I'm going to be showing you how to budget and how I budget is more geared towards saving and investing, and not more so of like how much your car payment should be out of your income or your rent or whatever. It's more so savings and investing. One of the first things you're gonna want to do is look at your bank statements from last month and face your sins like a man or a woman. You're gonna see a lot of shit you spent on there. You're gonna be wondering like, when did I buy this thong? This is where you're gonna start to see where you wanna start cutting things off. And the great way I track this is using an app called Every Dollar. Now it is a free app, but I use the premium service, which is a monthly subscription fee. Totally think it's worth it. It's up to you guys if you want it or not. It makes my life easier because instead of manually putting everything in, McDonald's, Starbucks, whatever, it links to my bank account and I could just drag it into the categories that I input. So it's a lot more easier for me to do that. So I really recommend you guys just do the premium. You can start off with the free one if you want to just manually put in things, but it's just so much easier just to pay the extra like $5 or $10 so they can just drag, and you don't have to do it on a daily or weekly basis. Once you have that app, or if you don't want to use the app and you just want to do this by paper and pen, that's totally okay. But categorize all of your expenses. That means your utilities, your car payments, your rent, any of your subscription fees. Have a category just for your savings account and have a category for miscellaneous money where you just free money where you just want to spend it on personal things. You know, if you have a good month, you want to buy a little bit of little sneakers, a little bit of Yeezys going on here. You know, you got some money saved up for just your spending budget. So with the Every Dollar app, you can put your income on a monthly basis and it'll tell you it by the month. Then you can also put a separate emergency fund, and then it'll categorize by your housing, transportation, your groceries, your food, your lifestyle, which is where I put all of my subscriptions or my miscellaneous money that I use to spend on random things, insurance, debt, and etc. And it's just a really great app to use. Now, once it's time to budget, all you gotta do is click on that little bubble icon at the bottom there, and then you'll see what you have spent your money on, and you just take it, grab it, and then you're going to drag it and put into a category and push it right there, and then boom, there you go. And it budgets it in, it subtracts it from your budget for that category, and then that's it. You're good to go. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's done. The other alternative is to actually manually type it all in, and I really prefer not to do that. It takes too much time. I don't want to be doing all that crap. My recommendation is to do this on a weekly basis. Check all over your expenses, look on the app and see, okay, if this is what I've been spending, this is where it's gonna belong, this is where I need to cut back on a few things. I spent a little bit on desk decor, you know, maybe I bought that lamp and it was a little bit too much, and I might have to cut back on other things, like maybe my meals, I gotta skip McDonald's for a little bit. You know, that's how you wanna go about your budgeting on a weekly basis so you can keep up and see where you need to cut back on other things. You don't want to go to the end of the month and not budget the whole month and then realize like, oh man, I just spent $300 on like Starbucks. I didn't even realize that. Now, I recommend that you save about 20%, minimum at least 20% of your monthly income and put into your savings. You know, preferably 50%. I would like to see that 50%, but that's really hard for a lot of people. You gotta be making good money, or you gotta be not living your life at all. So I understand that. I know it's realistic. 20% would be cool. Now with that 20% of your monthly income, you're gonna take that guy right there and you're gonna put it into recommended a high interest savings account. Now what is a high interest savings account? That's basically an account like Wealthfront or Ally Bank. American Express also has a high interest savings account, and this savings account is where you put money in there and the bank gives you interest per month and per year, just for having your money just sit in the bank. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to put your money in a bank where it's just gonna grow by itself? Now these rates, the rates are down right now for this current time where this video is shooting on March 22nd, 2020. Rates are really low right now. But when the rates go back up, they can go back up to, you know, 1.5% per year, 2% per year, you know, and when you have 2% per year, let's say it's $10,000 in the bank account, 2% of that, you got, boom, $200 in a year just for it sitting there, just for it just sitting in the bank. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a win right there to me. So I always recommend people just put your savings into a high interest savings account because it's just gonna grow with you having not to do anything on it. But if you don't feel comfortable putting it into a high interest savings account, then just go to your local branch of banks and then just open a savings account and just put it in there and you're good to go. With the money that you have saved up into your high interest savings account, you could hopefully invest it into a business that you might like Amazon FBA. Holy shit, where did that come from? Yeah. So those are kind of my recommendations and how I budget using that app and keep myself a little bit more organized and financially responsible. These are the kind of things I wish I was being taught as a kid and growing up as well. And even now, it's still a daily practice that I have to go through, and it's something that you guys should implement as soon as possible. The sooner you get control of your money, the better off your life is going to be in the future, and the more set you're going to be, and the more opportunities you can take on. Because if you don't have any money, you're going to lose out on opportunities where if you had money, you could have, you know, changed your life that way. So that is the whole purpose of this video, and I hope you guys found this very, very helpful. If you did, please go ahead, smash the like button for the YouTube gods so they like me, and then subscribe for more content. I talk about things Amazon, FBA, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, all that good stuff. So check it out, and as always, go make that money. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.